I wanted to. We've got some links that we'll put in the show notes. We've got 4 videos that outline. Basically, a 3-part series was done on the CBC National, which is our national news group. Okay, this is one of our major networks that's broadcast all across Canada. They did an expose on EVs and what the current state is. They talked about the taking long road trips. They talked about purchasing vehicles, what they do, and they also talked about at the end of their life what you do with the batteries, what the recycling policies are. They talked to Jeffrey Don of Nova Scotia, of Dalhousie University, who works on innovative battery technology. It was a very great series to watch, and I would invite you all to click on the links and watch it when you have the time. They're YouTube links. So you can pause them if you like. But what I also wanted to draw your attention to is I said there's 4 videos. The first video is the video that the CBC did a year ago about long distance traveling. About 400 kilometers or 240 miles they traveled with a first generation EV. They traveled from Toronto to Detroit. And what that, of course, did is it gave them range anxiety because they were driving a car that would only do about 90 miles of range before they had to refill. So they took the wrong car, even under the advice of the car that was rented to them. They were told this is a city car. It's not a car for doing long range, but they took it anyways. And the piece that they did on this was almost an EV hit piece. You were watching it and going, what are they doing? They took the wrong car. They didn't charge it to 100%. They ended up taking the wrong turn. They took the wrong turn and went down a highway that they weren't supposed to, and added distance to the already range anxiety trip they had. So it was a horrible piece. We at the Waterloo Region EV Association got to actually speak to the reporters that did the piece. They came to our event this past summer in August. They were filming on site. We got to talk to the reporters, and boy, did they ever get an earful from us. We were just laying into them about how stupid could you be? What are you talking about? The guy told you it was a short-range car. So they said, you know what, we're going to do the piece again. And that's what they did in episode 1. They retraced their route with a proper EV, one that got, 300, 400 kilometers of range. So nice. They were able to actually redo it and show how the EV could actually perform if you took the right tool for the job. And it's great. It's the 3-part piece is really great. Watch it. You'll actually even see our event in video number 2. They come to the Cambridge event. They do a lot of filming on site. You'll see my Volt. You'll see our Tesla. It's very cool to watch. And what was great was that this was broadcast across Canada for 3 nights in a row, and it was fabulous. So we will put the links in the show notes, and you can watch when you like.
Was that the
What time was it on in Newfoundland?
That would be an hour and a half later.
Was that at the barbecue, or which event was that?
This was the event that we held in August for the National Drive Electric Week. So it was when we had the largest amount of EVs in one spot in Canada. We had the largest amount that signed up to attend the event. We had over 100 EVs show up to display.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it's great. One of the best things is they really get into it in the third one, the last one, talking about how the batteries are made, the chemistry compositions, how and then like you said, recycling the afterlife and extending the life. And there's a piece in there. One of the key takeaways to me, and I still hear this from people who say, well, yeah, but manufacturing the EVs and you're powering your car with coal instead of gasoline, so there's really no difference. And they make it very clear that even a coal-powered EV is more environmentally friendly than any gas-powered vehicle. Even the dirtiest EV is cleaner than the cleanest petrol car.
Yeah. And of course, they also make the addition to that as the grid continues to be updated, as new power plants come online, coal's being eliminated, and the grid's getting cleaner with every day. So, we're only heading in the right direction as days go by.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Good
Great
job,
videos.
Mark.
Thank you.
I mean, you're like famous.
Not really.
Yeah. Famous.
Maybe we
Nationally
should get
famous.
Canadian
Chelsea
famous.
because you guys can arm wrestle for like the most famous journalist,
Yeah.
I'm not sure how you started with how stupid could you be, and they were like, let's put you on the air. Good job, though. I didn't think Canadians ever said that.